Mike Razor here in New York City, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So we just got on YouTube. Welcome, YouTubers, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you all are having an amazing day today. I'm your host, Mike Razor. If you haven't checked out our website, go ahead to the website. It is therealestateconfidantschool.com. If you want to email us at info@therealestateconfidantschool.com. We are located at 353 West 48th Street, Suite 450 in New York City. Any mail correspondence, anything like that, you could send to them. Also, become a member. $14.95 a month is the membership, where you get Q&As, you'll get event invites, you will get videos, you get podcasts, et cetera, for your learning pleasure. And then we also have one-on-one consultations. We have a whole bunch of stuff, and the company is building itself up to become the best in the business, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said before, we are still working on a 22 and a half hour licensing program class. So if you guys are waiting on that, just be patient. That'll be done soon enough. All right. So today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, is on the requirements for you to get an FHA loan. If you were stumped like I was in trying to figure out whether you need to have 2 years worth of work experience or work history for you to be approved, this is what this show is about. Okay, I'm going to go over a article that I read on qualified mortgage requirements that should clear up any information regarding that. Okay. So once again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully you got your coffee, you got your tea, you ready to go. And if you're trying to get your credit together, go ahead and check out 609creditrepair.com, 609creditrepair.com. You can also go to WeManagementInc.com. These guys help you out with erasing inquiries, erasing all the bad things on your credit report, so that you could build your credit score to that 700 and 800 mark. Excuse me. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the deal. Okay. When I originally started working with mortgage bankers and real estate agents and so on and so forth, real estate agents didn't, even though I have a license and I already know this, but I'm letting you guys know, most real estate agents aren't aware of how long you need to, how many years of employment you need or don't need to get a mortgage loan. And I found out through going to various classes when I was in the business that you needed 2 years of work history in order to be approved for the loan. But then I did a little research, ladies and gentlemen. I did a little research, and this is why it's imperative that you read English the way that it's supposed to be read and not how it's written, because you may misconstrue what is being said. So, for example, right? So the HUD Handbook 4155.1, Chapter 4, Section D says, right, about income stability for borrowers. It says to be eligible for a mortgage, FHA does not require a minimum length of time that a borrower must have held a position of employment. However, the lender must verify the borrower's employment for the most recent 2 full years. Okay. It goes on to state that borrowers must explain any gaps in employment that are 30 days or longer. If the employment gap was the result of school or military service, The borrower must provide documentation to support this claim: college transcripts, military discharge orders, etc. The other thing you guys could do, if you are in school and you are about to graduate, and you just received a new job, all you have to do is get the job to write you a letter that states what your income is going to be and that you have been hired, ladies and gentlemen. So that'll offset that. Okay. So the article goes on to say that this is not to suggest that only students and military members can get around the 2-year employment rule for an FHA mortgage. It just means they'll have an easier time getting an exception to the standard. The HUD handbook also requires lenders to assess the probability of continued employment. In other words, they should try to determine the likelihood that the borrower will remain employed for the foreseeable future. To do this, lenders must review the following items: the borrower's past record of employment, the borrower's qualifications for the job, the borrower's previous education and training, and the employer's confirmation of continued employment. Okay, when it comes to getting a mortgage loan, the probability that you will remain employed is nearly as important as your employment status over the last couple of years. Here's another important statement from Chapter 4 of the HUD handbook, ladies and gentlemen. It goes on to explain that mortgage underwriters should favorably consider a loan application that changes jobs frequently within the same field, but continues to move up in terms of income and benefits. In other words, if you've changed jobs as a result of a promotion or advancement, it could actually work in your favor when applying for the FHA loan. So, ladies and gentlemen, what that is saying is, if you guys are working at a job, you've been there 3 or 4 years or 2 years or what have you, and there's something fishy going on. There's a situation where maybe management is trying to lower your wage. Maybe it's a contracted company, and the new management that's up there are only focused on a company and not focused on the employees, and you want to get out of it, and you end up finding another job with a higher position, maybe the position that you wanted to get with the job that you were with now, but they're trying to cut you off, but you find another job with a higher position paying a higher rate of pay. Now, boom, this is what they're referring to. They're saying that if you end up getting another job in the same field with a higher rate of pay, that's actually good in favor of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's great. It's your deal, okay? So you have the opportunity to do that, and there's various ways for you guys to get to that point, okay? So give me 1 second. Let me finish. I want to post this thing for you guys. All right. I can't post all of it, but let me post a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and post the rest of it. Excuse me. The podcast is also listening, so just give me 1 second, and I'll go ahead and post that for you guys. All right, so got that down. All right, and if you guys want to look at the article, you can look at the article at qualifiedmortgage.org /2 -years -employment -mortgage /. Okay. This way you could go ahead and read over the article. If you guys are on the YouTube, are on the podcast for iTunes, go ahead and check out Lake Dawson TV. This video will be up there, okay? And you'll be able to get that information from that page, and you'll be good to go, okay? All right, so let me move on. All right. For conventional mortgages, income stability is key, ladies and gentlemen. We talked about FHA loans, but what about conventional mortgages, those that are not backed by the government? Do you need a 2-year, at least 2 years, 2 solid years of employment and income to get a regular home loan? Here again, much will depend on the reason for the gap, ladies and gentlemen. According to Jacqueline Conkle, a mortgage banker with Wells Fargo, underwriters are looking for a likelihood of job continuancy. Okay, so for example, if the employment gap was the result of a job transfer that suggested upward mobility, i.e., a raise, it might not be an issue. It could actually help your chances of approval. You mentioned a career transition in your question. I'm not sure exactly what that means, so I'm just covering all the bases. This is the quote. In the examples given above, the overriding concept is the same. Income stability usually takes precedence over job stability. Gaps in employment within the last 2 years might be allowable if the lender feels that A, the borrower's current income is stable and sufficient, and B, there is a strong probability of continued employment. Okay. So this author's name is Brandon Cornett. He's a veteran mortgage writer and the creator of qualifiedmortgage.org. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is self-explanatory. Okay. Self-explanatory, easy to explain. And that is that you all have the ability to get a loan for your first home, for your conventional home, however you plan on doing it, right? You don't have to worry about if you're at a job that you don't like and you're trying to transition and they're making it difficult, you can go to another job, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. You can go to another job. Like the article said, you have to explain yourself about job stability that has a gap within 30 days from one job to the next, right? But say, for example, you keep the job that you have, you go ahead and you interview for another position at another job, tell them that you need a 2 weeks notice. You'll start your job 2 weeks from the day that you interview, and then you let your job that you're with now know that you're giving them a 2 week notice. This way you don't have a gap in between. This way it'll just flow from one position to the next, just with a different company, ladies and gentlemen. And then hopefully you guys have proof of 2 years of work history with the previous job that you were with. So remember to do that. They're going to ask for pay stubs, bank statements, things that'll show proof that you were employed, that your income was regulatory, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, I know some of you guys work as contractors, so sometimes your pay could be one thing, sometimes your pay could be another. Don't fret, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get afraid. Do not fear the unknown. You have the opportunity to get to that next level. Like, I know there are people out there right now that says that that don't know this information, because I have mentors who told me this information. And I mean, who didn't tell me this information, who told me that I needed 2 years of work history, in order to get the loans approved. I heard that from a professional, what's it called? Investor. And I heard this from a mortgage banker, 2 people who are in the field, in the business. And I took their word for it without doing my own research. So now I'm telling you guys through the article, and I gave you guys the article. The article's on the link here. Here on YouTube, the article's right there, qualifiedmortgage.org. Okay. And if you guys go to qualifiedmortgage.org on the podcast, you should be able to find the link to the article. Okay. And you will be all right. The article's title is, and this probably will make it easier because there's a blog. So if you go to qualifiedmortgage.org, you go to articles, and under mortgage loans, the blog's name is "Do I Need 2 Years of Employment Income to Get a Mortgage Loan?" Okay, so I want you guys to take the time out. Okay, take the time out. I want you to read the article. I want you to do your due diligence, ladies and gentlemen. Do your due diligence, and and take advantage of the information. You know, really, some of you guys are getting taken down in the dirt at your job because you have a goal in mind. You have a 5-year plan, ladies and gentlemen. You want to grow your business, and you want to grow your real estate portfolio, but this is one thing that's holding you back. Some of you guys are not dealing with this, and I understand this is not for you, but the ones that are, hey, look, I was there. We're not going to go there. We're going to move on. Okay. So congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. This information is going to be helpful for those individuals who need it. And I want to say, I love you all. Congratulations. It's 15 minutes in on the video. Once again, let me go ahead and put up, if you guys don't know, Ox Publishing for your trade lines, DSXdesign.com for your trade line. What else? 609creditrepair.com for your credit help, to clean up your credit. What else? Obviously you could go to privacyguard.com to get your credit report. And scores, all 3 scores, not just 2, not just 1, but all 3. If you don't have the money, obviously you could do Credit Karma. creditkarma.com or creditsesame.com. All right. creditsesame.com, creditkarma.com, privacyguard.com, 609 Credit Repair, DSXdesign.com, Ox Publishing. I'm giving y'all a lot of information, ladies and gentlemen, because I love you. We Management Inc.com. Okay. There's another company you guys could go to. Okay. What else? There's another one, ladies and gentlemen. There's another one. I'm trying to figure this out. I'll put this together. Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, We Management, Nerd Wallet, right? Nerdwallet.com is another one, ladies and gentlemen. Free, FREE, ladies and gentlemen. So you got Nerd Wallet, you got Credit Sesame, Credit Karma, and those 3 are free. You got to pay for Privacy Guard. You pay for We Management Inc. 609creditrepair.com. You pay for them trade lines, DSXdesign.com, Ox Publishing, My Jewelers Club. Right? My Jewelers Club, you have to pay for. What else? ZBlackcard.com/PTCE. That's my link. All right. You could go ahead and check them out. The Z700 program, ladies and gentlemen. That's the one that's up right now. Z700 under the ZBlackcard.com. See which one is best for you. Choose which one is best for you. Definitely get up under Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, Nerd Wallet if you have no money right now, and you could go ahead and print out your credit report on the free credit websites that allow you to do that. What else? Go pick up that book, Credit is King by Will Roundtree. Okay. All right. Credit is King is the name. You guys can pick that up on Amazon, on Audible. You can get that on Amazon. You can get it directly from his website. Go ahead and pick up my book as well. The 90-Day Blitz for Newbie Real Estate Professionals. It's a quick read. You could get the ebook as well as the regular book on the site, therealestateconfidentschool.com under books. Okay, like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hitting home, hitting hard, giving you this information right from the streets, you know, right from experience, you know, working with individuals in the industry doing exclusive Q&As. Okay, now listen up now. I've been trying to get a few of my friends who are in the industry to come and do Q&As for you guys. Okay, my friends from Nest Seekers International, been trying to work with them. I got some folks that used to work for M&S and I had some folks that used to work for Gold Star Properties Incorporated that all now are brokers, businessmen and women who have closed multiple deals, sales deals, rental deals, et cetera, just like myself, you know, and who have the knowledge. When we all come together to teach, you know, it's all good, ladies and gentlemen, all right? So if you are interested in learning more, if you are interested in studying more, you could go to my site, therealestateconfidentschool.com, and we'll be happy to help you. Okay, sign up for the membership. It's currently $14.95 a month right now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, $14.95 a month right now. That price is limited. It will go up. You know, so take advantage. And those who sign up now will be included in the program even after the price changes and raises due to the extraordinary things like the 22.5-hour class that will be free for members, you know, and so on and so forth. Okay, so get in now, get to them events. I love you all. I'll be talking to you all soon. Have a good day. And remember, knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is a portfolio. Peace.